been a great story for Winsel this year. He's a little more than a year removed from ACL surgery. He is wrestling for an ACC title.
Welcome to Pitt Beyond the Script alongside wrestling coach Keith Gavin. I'm Rob King of AT&T Sportsnet. And Coach, let's begin with the tremendous ACC tournament performance. What was it like, first of all, the atmosphere and your wrestlers having such a great event?
Yeah, we wrestled real well. I think that I'm pretty sure that was the most total points that we ever scored in the ACCs, and unfortunately it wasn't enough to bring home the team title. North Carolina State had a little bit better of a tournament, but overall proud of our guys and their effort and their attitude throughout the tournament.
When three guys grab ACC titles, what does that say about your program?
Yeah, we had two last year, and then those guys repeated. Mickey Philippi and Demetrius Thomas both repeated as champions this year, and then to have Jake Wenzel come from a 4 seed to win the tournament was pretty special. So the finals went really well for us.
No, he's a Pittsburgh guy. He gets his first ACC title, as you mentioned. The other guys, we'll talk about them because I certainly don't want to short shrift them. But what's it like for him wrestling from Pittsburgh at Pitt, at the event that's in Pittsburgh? That had to be pretty neat.
Yeah, it was really special for him. Last year, he didn't get a chance to wrestle in the ACCs or the NCAA tournament, which was in Pittsburgh, because he had a season-ending injury. You know, he tore his ACL just a couple weeks before the ACCs. So for him to come back from that and then get on top of the podium this year at ACCs was a pretty special moment.
McFadden takes a quick glance up. Winsel not relinquishing his hold, and he'll no reversal. Call stands, riding time point, and your ACC champion from Pitt is Jake Winsel.
And for Mickey and Demetrius to repeat, you know that all the wrestlers who are coming back had them in mind, right? All during the off-season workouts are thinking, we got to beat Mickey or we got to beat Demetrius. And so defending the title is sometimes as difficult as winning it, and they were able to do that.
Yeah, and that's good to see. I mean, I think that Mickey in particular was in the finals. He kind of really was in the zone and let his offense go. And sometimes when you're in the driver's seat and you're the guy defending, you feel like you got to protect something, and he didn't do that, you know, and that was nice to see that he went out there and got after it.
Thomas comes firing in, has the single, and he brings Wilson down to 2. And Demetrius Thomas, for the second time, rattles off the takedown.
You know, Cole Matthews and Nino Bonacorsi both are heading now to the NCAA tournament. So obviously that's, you know, again, another stamp of approval for these guys and another exciting opportunity to continue to wrestle.
Yeah, both those guys had a great tournament. Nino's weight class, the guy he lost to is ranked, I think, 3rd in the country. You know, the guy who won it was 2nd, and Nino's 5th in the country. So those top 3 guys in the ACC are all top 5 in the country. And then in Cole Matthews' match, he had a heartbreaker in the semis. And for a young kid like him to bounce back and fight hard to get to NCAAs after that heartbreaker was nice to see.
And we know the ACC, look, at the end of the year, 4 teams in the top 10. So to finish 2nd in this ACC tournament is no small feat.
Yeah, it's a great improvement from where we were when my first year here. We were last, you know. So and then
that is a good improvement.
Last year we were 4th, and now we're 2nd, and it was close. I think it was one of the tightest team races they've had in the ACC in a while. But you know, we came up a little short.
I know you still have guys moving on, but when you reflect back on the season as a whole and the ranking, and again what you accomplished in the ACC tournament, I mean, another step forward for this program, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that we're really wrestling well right now, which is a good time to do it at the end of the year. Our last dual meet against Virginia Tech was probably our best dual meet of the year. And then at the ACC tournament, all 10 of our guys wrestled hard, you know, and they you know, their effort and their attitude was in the right spot. And so we're proud of that. And now we just got to finish strong in Minneapolis.
You know, a lot of times in other sports, you hear people get so excited about winning the tournament or placing well in a tournament that they lose sight of the NCAAs. You've been there, I mean, as a wrestler yourself. Does it take something different to gear back up for the tournament, or is it just an extension of what you've been doing?
Yeah, I think it is an extension of what you've been doing. I think the ACC tournament is what we benefit from is it's a very competitive conference, so it's really just a great prep for the NCAA tournament. It's not like you're going to get there and wrestle some competition that you haven't felt before. We've already been wrestling some of the best guys in the country, so we're fortunate to be in this conference, and I know everybody in the conference feels the same way.
And I'm sure you'd love to bring home a national championship winner or two, but I guess everybody who's in it has a chance, right? I mean, and anybody who's moving on has got an opportunity. You think there's a chance you might see one or two?
Yeah, I mean, it's one match at a time, 1 point at a time. That's the attitude you have to have out there. But right now we got 7 guys going, and all 7 of those guys have the ability to do some damage out there. So we're excited for them.
Coach Gavin, thanks very much. Congratulations on another terrific year.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, stick around. We have more to come when Pitt Beyond the Script resumes after this.